Hello Internet, welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 series. In the last episode we conquered a small piece of our jettle here. Our allies are also involved in a war, which we're going to send our men down by ship to do something about that. And hopefully that will get us some prisoners and gold and prestige. At the very end of the last episode, we got noted that our dynasty has become more well known. We have not talked about the dynasty system in the game. It's kind of like culture or religion in that it gives you kind of a way of progressing your characters through the game. Over time, we will gain renown. Renown will increase our level of significance in the world as a dynasty. And then we get something called legacies. And if we click on open legacies here, it's kind of like a separate tech tree. They give all kinds of different benefits, and we'll talk about them as we go. Apparently, we are not enough renown to actually take a legacy. I thought we were. I thought that's what the pop-up was. You'll see we have 700, and we need 1,000. So renown is kind of like just how impressive our tree is, our dynasty is, our family tree is. So we'll deal with that as we go. For now, we're going to send our men down to see if we can turn this war around. Our ally is getting his butt handed to him, and we're very, very close to leveling up to the next level of prestige or fame or whatever it's called, which will allow us to once again go to war for entire duchies rather than single counties. I really wish that when I'm zoomed out and I drag, I really wish it would select the unit. There's really I have no understanding of why that would not select this unit. So if you have not watched the last couple of episodes, it's still the same day as when I last recorded. And yeah, I've been super frustrated, having a not great day. It seems like everything I want to do in the game is just a little bit frustrating and just a little bit terrible. So yeah, be prepared for the possibility of a little bit of saltiness today, unfortunately. The gift of generosity, my son Jarl Hjalmar has been impressed with one of the household champions for a very long time. After finally meeting him in person, he has been repeating the warrior's words to himself. Give others their due, and you will receive your own in turn. So I guess he's generous. He will become generous. Lower income, greedy characters we will not like, and a plus to diplomacy. Or we could take some stress and make him diligent. Are you my heir? You're not. Go ahead and be generous. I think generous is fine. Although I'm sure the game will find a way to punish us for being generous. Sheltie has gained deserting levies, which is not a big deal. We just took them over. We cannot transfer our control of that province to anyone else at the moment because we are at war. We want you to lose the disembarked penalty, 17 days. 2150 will take 2 days, so that's fine. This is already sieged. This is the enemy army. We're going to want to go fight this enemy army, I think. And you guys can come over here and siege. You should lose that any day. Yeah, it's fine. We're going to see if we can get them to fight us here. And they are coming to fight us. I think we're even in the defensive position. Looks like they're going to come reinforce. No, they chose not to take the fight. And we're going to send our men to unsiege our guys' council. We have now passed the level of prestige that is required to take an entire duchy. So that is good and will help us in the future. Gained warrior lodges in the dens. I thought maybe they were coming to siege our holding, but that does not appear to be the case. How is development doing here, by the way? Is 3. Yeah, we're going to want to let that finish. It will increase our development by 1, which is something we want. So you should be... Why are you not unsieging this? Why can't I unsiege this? Jarldom of Shaeland. Yeah, it's currently sieged. Why can't I unsiege it? Maybe I'm misunderstanding who our allies are. Oh, this is unconnected? I thought you were the one who called me to war in the first place. Who called me to war? This guy? Oh, you guys look exactly the same. Yeah, okay, that would be why. So Shaeland is not a concern. We're focused on Blekinge, which also is not really a concern. So who all am I at war with? the big green blob over here, and Howland, Halmstad. So we'll siege that, we'll siege this, and we'll siege this, and that should be the war goal. So that over time will be enough. Send you over here, I guess. That way we can keep our men together in case they do decide to make a fight with us. Neighbor High Chiefess, Bio Hadi, blah blah blah. Lost in something. Constructed longhouses, finished his task to increase our development. We're immediately going to, yeah, situate him to do it again. Again, development doesn't really do much right now, but over time it will increase our ability to research culture stuff, the more development there is in our Norse counties and such. And we're moving ever closer to city planning, which is a big step in allowing us to construct other things. So we definitely want that. Siege should be complete here. 15 gold. We didn't get any prisoners, unfortunately. They took that, so the war goal should be ticking up. Honor you to join you against the peasant uprising. Sure, I mean, I'm already here. You've joined a peasant uprising. Oh, over here? You should be able to handle that on your own. You're sieging Shaland. Why are you hostile to me? We're not... In Shaland, conquest of Vastergotland. Because you're trying to take what we want as well. Great. Great. None of this matters. Waiting for that to slowly tick up. Oh, their peasants have also risen up. No, that's an enemy army. Yeah, we cannot have you doing that. We'll send a big army because we're going to get the disembarked penalty, but we should still probably be strong enough to fight them. They're going to continue fighting Shaland, which I don't care about too much. And we'll send our other men to siege here. Oh, they already sent some people, so we'll just reinforce them to make sure they keep hold on that. Siege this, siege this. We'll send our men over to siege, I guess. Anything to bump the war score. We would like to get out of the war quickly. Would be great. Would be great. That way I can turn my attention back to expanding my own realm. I don't even like this guy that much. We maybe shouldn't even be warring on his behalf. We are dedicated to our faith. I'm not sure why that happened. Victory, victory, variable perks, defending in territory or control in a county progress is increased by 20%. That sounds fantastic. I believe that means our county control thing will progress much faster. Development, you should be disrupting schemes. You should be doing control. I don't know why you're not set on control. This looks pretty uncontrolled. We'll send you there. What is this? Integrate title. What does that mean? The target title becomes de jure part of your primary title. Oh, yes, do that. Do that in Bergslagen. So it will become part of our realm instead of Sweden's, I think is what that means. That way our vassals won't hate us for not being their de jure liege. Because we will, it will be de jure part of our empire instead of just de facto. My concubine is pregnant. I don't really care about that. We won another siege. Yeah, Sweden is definitely expanding up here, and I'm so sick of Sweden. I wish people would have gone to war with Sweden while they were weak. Nobody seems to have cared, and Sweden is again becoming just a prolific conqueror. Are we still in a truce with you, Sweden? Because I'm gonna beat your ass. We're not. So we're gonna go to war with Sweden, preferably as soon as possible. They have a lot of men, but I don't really care. And they only have one ally. Raunala? Where's this? Okay. I mean, you're nothing. 2,600 men, huh? And we don't really have allies at the moment to call in on our behalf. Vestland is our vassal. Blackinge is nothing. They're so weak. Jilland, you have a lot of children at this point. Let's get married. Who is my youngest? Show me my youngest children. I have a 7-year-old son. You have, who's your oldest daughter? An 11-year-old daughter. 5-year-old son. 3-year-old daughter. We would prefer a daughter who's younger because it would increase her childbearing years. You are really weak at the moment, but you have potential to be stronger. We will ally you. Who's your, yes, daughter? We will marry you to our youngest son. Why even show me these old men? Obviously, I want to marry my sons. So we'll send this son. They're vastly inferior. Yeah, but it's better than nothing. And same with Shayland. We would like Shayland to rejoin us because they have some decent power, but they don't have any children. Okay, so we're not worried about that at the moment. Accept your betrothal. Great. You should not be here. I don't know why you think you would be able to come over here and just take this from us. You're just an absolute fool. So get out of here. Captured Chieftain Nupta's chiefess and daughter Sarah during the siege of Kolobrezig. So that's right here. Let's see if you want your children and such back. 50 gold. Done. We don't really want to go all the way over there to siege their stuff. We would rather stay here where we can control the enemy armies trying to take what we have. Accept your ransom offer. I assume you accepted my marriage and I just missed it? Yes, okay. So we're just going to try to keep them from sieging what we have, and we're just going to hold this. Even one fight or whatever could sway the war to the point of ending. You know what? We do have these extra men. Go ahead and send them over here to harass this other nation. How many men do you have? Basically none. Yeah, that's fine. We also have an ally over there sieging, so this war should be wrapping up any time. Don't care about your claims. We're above our domain limit. Oh, what else is new? Low county control. What else is new? So ignore all that. Increase opinion. What? Increase Jarl Frodi's opinion of you. Your nephew has a low opinion of you. Increasing it with a personal scheme will make your life easier. I mean, we're not doing anything else. It's no longer valid to send. What? Why? Also, what do I care? He's my he's nobody. Minus 56. Unlawfully executed family. We're the same family. Oh, I execute. That's right, because your father banged my daughter. Of course I executed him. That's I don't really care that you have a problem with that. We will attempt to sway him. Because why not? It probably will make our life easier. Never mind, I'm not allowed to sway him, apparently. Just not allowed to sway him. Great. Great. Doesn't matter. You're nothing. You're beneath me. I am the king. You're my nephew. We have one. Tonight I have stripped myself of every symbol of my rank to walk anonymously among my soldiers. It's a quiet evening, so when the argument breaks out, the words reach me loud and clear. An infantryman is trying to convince his commander, my champion Adar, of the advantages of an alternative strategy. Adar will hear none of it, and as I approach, the infuriated man raises his fist. I can protect the soldier, which we will lose. We have a 100% chance of losing. I guess our personal combat score is not great. Is 6. He must be much better than me. So we would lose, which would give us a 100% chance of getting fought seasoned warrior, but we might be wounded. That sounds terrible. Make an example of them would give us dread, but would become stress because we're compassionate, because, again, the game hates people who have good qualities. Or we gain innovative strategy for 15 years and we gain 10 stress. Yeah, do that. We have finished the war against Skane. Jarl of Blekinge became independent and is now the ruler of Skane. So that's great. We made our ally considerably more powerful. We gained some prestige, blah, 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 etc. He got some vassals, blah, blah, blah. We had a 100% war contribution. Great. So he likes us a lot more now, and we've made our ally considerably more powerful, which is always in our best interest. We appear to still be at war. Oh, that would be his peasant revolt. So we'll go knock that out for him because I'm feeling generous. You boys can head home. Sweden, I'm looking at you, Sweden. I'm looking at you. Because you just don't get the hint. Like you would think, after taking a huge portion of Sweden, they would get that this is my land and maybe they should focus on like Finland instead of coming up and creating all this stuff, you know, taking all this land right next to me. which is obviously going to infuriate me. Neither of you are ransomable. You've been here for 5 years? Who are you? You're my daughter because you banged your uncle? Yeah, you can stay there. You can stay in prison. You know what? We could banish her. I don't blame my daughter, though. I blame my uncle. She's severely injured. Why? What happened to you? Incestuous, fornicator, flagellant, and wounded. She's going to die because of her severe low health. Is it because you've been in prison for years? Is that why? My daughter, you should have come to me. You should have known better. Be gone from my realm. I don't want you to die in my prison, but I also don't want you here anymore. You've shamed your family, and I may never forgive you. Take care of this peasant revolt. Culture discovered mots. Okay, a mot is a... I want to say a mot is like an earthen hill fort. I don't remember. Just give him a name. We discovered mots. How did we do that? Norse culture group. Mots. Simple yet effective. Building our castle on raised earthen mounds. That's right. So it unlocks all tribal era fortification buildings. So I believe that means we can upgrade our palisades now. Yeah. Walls and ditches. Increased levies, increased garrison, increased men at arms stuff. So these would not be upgradable yet. You were always upgradable, but we could upgrade our defensive buildings now. I mean, I'm hesitant to spend money. We've been losing a lot of money during wartime. And if we're going to go to war with Sweden, you really never know. We might need to end up hiring... we may need to end up hiring some mercenaries. Which honestly I would hate to do. I would love our allies to just be enough to take care of us. Who probably hates... You boys can... why are you going up there? Why? Why would you go up there? I didn't tell you to do that, did I? We won the war against his peasant revolt, blah, 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 etc. Let's go ahead and disband our armies. Any second now. Sorry, I was paused, apparently. Disband. About you boys, where'd you go? Why are you not home yet? Hurry up. We want to get into the positive gold a little bit. Send our men home. Disband our men. Great. Okay. We have 4,500 men of 5,300 whatever. Sweden has about 3,000 men. With our alliances, we can pull another about 2,500 men. Who probably hates Sweden? Who also doesn't hate us? Did you guys not just take Skane? Didn't this just become Skane? What happened? Why did they get this land when we beat them in the war? What the hell just happened? Vestland, Skane. We fought that war for you because you're our ally. It didn't make you independent. It literally said becomes made independent, didn't it? So what was the point of this war? Was it a vassal war within this guy's realm? I didn't realize that at all. I swear to God it said gains independence. So you don't hate me then because we were helping your person. So we weren't really at war with you per se. Drunkard, compassionate, calm. So he likes us. You're not super strong, though. Well, I don't want to ally you. I don't really want to ally any of you. But I do need people to help me take it to Sweden. This guy hates me. Yeah, what a shocker. Okay. Well, what other powerful duchies do you hold? Like the entirety of? No, duchy. Ostergotland. Upland. Yeah, Upland is a pretty big one. That includes their capital. And just big chunks of other stuff, but not full counties. So we would probably take Conquered Duchy. It would be Upland. Earldom of Upland. We have a lot of men. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to win the war. Ransom, sure. Sure. We need to disperse some of our domain. We were going to give away train time. No, we did that already. What did we take? Oh, I see, yes. Sheltie. We can give this to whoever is going to inherit. My son and vassal, that would be the person who holds train time. Sure. Congratulations, son. Which would be... I don't know why it doesn't put your heir at the top. Maybe because he's a child. He's not even on this list. There are so many people that are ahead of him on this list. I don't really understand that. He is the one who is the rightful heir. So why wouldn't it put him at the top? Even if he is a child. He's only 10 though. We could give it to a different son. Vassal and ward. We could give it to this guy. My son, heir, and champion. No, we don't want to give it to our heir. It won't let me. Who is a not strong ally? I really still don't really understand. Okay, of Jamtland. Yeah, you could take that. You're the Jarl of Jamtland. Yeah, sure, you can have it. Sure. Grant title. Sheltie. Great. Done. I don't really care. I still don't really understand vassal management, and I'm still waiting for the day when that bites us in the butt. Because it's going to happen. Sweden, I wish you would just chill out, and I wish other people would do something about it. But I think we're going to go to war with Sweden. Agder can marry my daughter. She's a bold maniac. Well, I have heard that all redheads are crazy. I don't know if that's true. So we could seek... Why don't we do that? If we're going to go to war, what time are we at? We're at 22 minutes. We'll probably not go to war in this episode. Let's see if we can secure one alliance. Like, that's all I want out of the next, 5 to 10 minutes. I want to secure one decent alliance that we could possibly hold for a long time. Estonia, you are very strong. You are incredibly strong for how small you are. We should be friends. You have a -1 to me. Okay. Why is that? Our religions are hostile. Okay, how far away are you from agreeing to marry my daughter? And no, she'll be too old. He won't accept. Do we have any young daughters? Go find me. Show me. Who's my youngest daughter? Okay, we have a 9-year-old daughter called... This has been a point of frustration as well. Because we're Norse, we have a lot of these symbols, like with the umlauts. I don't know how to type these things on my standard American keyboard. So if I went to search, I can't actually search for her name, because if I type in RO, it's not going to register because this is not an O. This is an O with an umlaut. So I don't understand. I think that's an umlaut. I can't even tell, actually. It's a little bit small. Yeah, that's an umlaut, I think. But I can't type those things, so I can't quickly search. Okay, here. My daughter. And you have a son. Oh, no, this is... This is me. This is you. So show me your son. Who's 9? How old is she? She's 9. Okay. Sulev. So this kid. So how far off are you from accepting? 53. Because we're a different faith and we have too many alliances. Bro. I'm so strong. I would be a great ally to you. Why does my number of alliances matter? They're not even good alliances. Like Vestland I don't need to be in an alliance with you. How do I, how strong are you, son? 15? Or you're my brother, sorry. 1,500? That is pretty strong, actually. 53 is too much to overcome. We're not going to be able to surpass that. That's too significant. Okay. What about Corellia? How do you feel? You're going to be the same religion. You're a different religion. No, you're the same religion. So you're going to feel the same way about it? I mean, this kid, just give me... No, I'm clicking his... Okay, it doesn't matter. They're just going to show my side for some reason. So my daughter marries your son. How do you feel? You will accept. You won an alliance. I have too many. She's marrying up because I'm a king and they're not. Or my son would be a prince or whatever. I don't know. Your opinion of me is low. We have a higher level. We're different faith, but you're afraid of me. And she's dear to you. He's dear to you. But you would accept. How strong are you? 2,300 men. No alliances. You're at war with Gwoladat. And you're pretty young, so this will probably last for a while. I don't know if you would come to war to help us with Sweden, but you're a pretty decent ally. Absolutely. Marry it off. So we've secured another ally, just like our commenter had recommended that we find an ally over towards Russia. Excellent. Although that is in Finland. And yes, he immediately called us to aid him in his conquering of Gwoladat, which is not hugely surprising. We are going to accept because we just joined the alliance. We want him to like us because we're going to call him into war with Sweden. So we'll accept. I imagine Gwoladat's pretty weak. Yeah, so this should be a relatively quick war. You're allied to Beluzuru over here, which is probably also very weak. Yeah, we're going to join this war. Where's my current rally point? Let's rally them on the coast so we can embark immediately. We do want our men to replenish. We're going to have to raise them for that. We're going to raise our men and let them move rally point here. How's your supply limit? A little too low. We're going to raise them there. And we're going to split them into two so that we're not over the supply limit. Okay. Oh, we're not. We are over the supply limit. Go ahead and split them. Send one of you, I don't know. Does the supply limit matter? No, it's for the whole area. So we'll send you here. Nope. Again, only want one of you. Stay here. And because we've raised them, they should start replenishing more men per month. And once they have replenished a decent amount, we'll send them up here to help. We've died? Well, all right. Okay. I mean, on the plus side, our son is an adult. Unfortunately, that means our alliances have just dissolved around us, which is terrible. We were only 48, but we had the bleeder trait. King Kjotve of Agder has joined the feast in Valhalla at 48 years of age. He bled to death. Yeah, because we had the bleeder trait, we had a pretty significant health penalty. Really, really sucks. Bled to death. Known to be an exceptional strategist, he spent many of his days examining fields and drilling his troops. King Tor ascends to the throne, well-spoken and outgoing. Many expect him to have no problem charming the court. We lost 2 titles. I don't really know. Titles lost. of Agdecide and Telemark. Telemark, those are both our capital counties. That's one of our capital counties. Would you please? Okay, can't move this window apparently. Telemark was... Oh my god, I wish the UI elements were not so damn big in this game. Okay, pause the game. We lost Agdecide, which was one of our core capital provinces, and we lost Telemark, which also we had built some stuff in. So I'm not happy to have lost this at all. Like, that is hugely punishing. That's going to really hurt us. Now we have to deal with succession. Great. So this is fun. We only have one holding, which is our capital holding. I mean, we're going to take this from you. You can't have this. We can't just revoke, unfortunately. Claim a title held for yourself. What does that penalty do to us? We get an unpressed claim on the chieftain of Agdecide, and he will like us less, and it will cost us renown. Yeah, it sounds terrible. Don't I already have a claim on it? Because it was my father's? We have no claims? You just lose... You don't get claims on things your siblings get? I thought you did by sheer virtue of inheritance. But okay. Well, this is bad. It's going to make all of our vassals help us. We need to choose a lifestyle. We're going to be a steward, as our grandfather was. We're going to go with... How good is our stewardship? Is a 10. That's not that good. Stewardship experience, plus 3 stewardship. Courtier and guest opinion, no. Plus 10% income. Probably go with that one. And we're probably going to focus on the administrator tree because we're going to be getting more and more vassals. And we would really like our vassals. This is like money making, which is also very good. I think architect is not something I'm interested in at the moment. We died. Man, we just had to get that bleeder trait, didn't we? Sucks. Also, you're my wife, but you're a different religion, so I feel like we're going to have some issues long term with our wife. We need some concubines. You ladies are a little older. We would like some young concubines. Perhaps in war we will grab some people that we can make our concubines. Once again, I don't understand where these men are coming from. It says here they have 1,300 men, but this guy only... You have 1,300? I swear to God, I looked at this a moment ago and it said they had like 300 men. Does that include like mercenaries or something? No? Just levies? I don't understand. It says 651. Oh, I see. Plus your men-at-arms is like 1,200, 1,300. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. We're going to still go aid our ally, but our plans to take on Sweden may be on hold temporarily while we recover. Our vassals are not going to like us very much because of our short reign. We should immediately hold a feast, which will improve our vassals' opinions of us. Costs 100 gold, but we'll do that now. Yeah, I think we'll call the episode here. Really not happy with the turn of events. I definitely the last couple episodes I've been very irritable, and I know that doesn't make for very good content. I don't really know what to say about that. I wish I wasn't like this, but sometimes I am. And yeah, hopefully you're still enjoying the series. If you are, maybe consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. All those things really help put my content out there for more people to see, which is something I really want. So yeah, in the future, in the next time I record, we will take care of this war up here with our allies, and we will probably reassess our alliances because, again, we lost all of our alliances as a result of that, which means we're not really going to be strong enough to take on Sweden, which is... I mean, we can, but not necessarily enough to do so in a super comfortable way. So, really, really hurts when that happens. You know, luck of the draw, I guess. You get the bleeder trait in the game. You know, it is what it is. So, for now, Internet, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. And I'll be back with more in the near future. So, see you next time.